What's up, everyone? Welcome back and happy Cozy Friday. It's been so long since we've done a Cozy Friday and I'm very happy to be back with it. I thought that we'd start with a very straightforward, simple game where hopefully I can kind of chat with you guys while we're playing. Since I've been gone for a while, I don't know. The plan is to be able to chat a little bit while we kind of play a simple, cozy game today. So let's get into it. When I think of my family home, the first things that come to mind are the glittering lake and the gently sloping hills. After walking through the bustling streets over the hills and along the lakeside, my house and its bright red roof soon came into view. I would chat with Mom and Dad as we passed through the front gate together, and the big lemon tree in the yard would always greet us. For someone like me who lacked the courage to return, maybe what I needed was an excuse. Any excuse, no matter how small. Also, pause for a second. I just realized I just dove into this game. We're playing UNDUSTED today. I forget exactly what this is about, but I think she's going back to her home, and I'm sorry, that's on me. I just got a little excited and jumped right into the game, but we're just gonna keep going. I'm sure you guys have heard of this game. It's been out for a while. We're just doing the demo today, by the way. It's been a long time since I last came back. I should tidy up the place. Okay, yes, so we're coming back. I suppose now's the right time. For the time being, it's the least I can do. The key. Ah, here it is. It's rusted all over. I'll have to clean it before I can use it. And it begins. Honestly, I like a nice, simple game like this every once in a while. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm figuring it out. Okay, and then that was this one. Okay, so we can move it around. Okay, reset. Select the tool on the left to clean the key. Okay. Oh, on the left. I know my left from right. Do we... Oh. Oh, wait. Use that to pick up or put down. Okay. But I'm not done. Reach 40% cleaning progress. Okay, let's grab this again. There's something very magical about how it's rusted. Does anyone else feel the same way? I feel like it's it almost looks like it should be in some fairyland. Okay, so then we need to rotate. Okay. Hints unlocked. Okay. Hints become available after cleaning items to a certain extent. Hold L2 to view areas that need cleaning. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. I wonder how thorough you have to be. Oh, pretty dang thorough. Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry, the first couple is, I'm going to be a little focused. The cleaning actually is not bad. I thought that maybe it would be a little not satisfying. What game was it that was not super satisfying to do? I don't think everybody agreed though. It's right on the tip of my tongue. What is it? Wait, hold on. When it reaches 99%, the Y wrap-up button is activated. Wipe the item to 100% to complete it, or press the wrap-up button to complete it. I mean, where am I missing? Oh, probably in the little, keyhole, right? This little thing. It's bothering me that I don't have it. Ah! Where is it? Okay, here's the problem, guys. I don't know. The zoom is not working for whatever reason. When I was zooming, I was on mouse and keyboard, And then I switched over to actually use my Steam Deck. So now the Zoom is not working. So if there's something little that I can't see, then this might be as good as it's gonna get. That's annoying. It's okay. It's close enough, I guess. When was the last time this place was cleaned? There's so much dust that I can barely breathe. Where should I even start? The house key hadn't been used in a long time. All right. I like that there's a little story to it while we do this. After being neglected for so long, the house was so heavily laden with dust that I needed a mask to breathe normally. I opened a window and started clearing out some of the dust. When it was cleaning day, I used to be in charge of the floors. Mom took care of the furniture, and Dad handled the windows and any tall places that were out of reach. If I closed my eyes, I could almost hear it all again. The sounds of Mom wiping down the furniture, Dad's humming. Aww. Ooh. Mom was a serious and careful person. When I was young, she often told me it was dangerous to go into the kitchen or attic alone. But the more someone told me not to do something, the more I wanted to do it. One day when Mom and Dad were out, I excitedly went into the kitchen to examine the cupboard that was just barely within reach. My heart was pounding as I opened the cupboard. There were many beautiful porcelain teacups. Oh no. And I took out the one I thought was prettiest, of course. Suddenly the front door opened with a creak. Someone was back. Crash. It was the sound of porcelain breaking on the floor. The teacup had slipped out of my hands. The sharp sound of shattering porcelain froze me in place. I heard Mom urgently calling my name. Once she came into the kitchen and saw what had happened, her face froze. Dang. It's stuff like that that her face was so pale and stern. I had never seen her look like that before. You know, I've thought a lot about this. Like, if and when I have kids, you know, they're bound to like break things, you know, or just low-key ruin stuff because they're kids, you know. And I've like really, I am somebody that for whatever reason, I'm really protective of my stuff. And I've thought so much about this because I'm like, I don't want to like be mad at them for making a genuine mistake, you know, but it's hard when you're really protective of your stuff, when you go out of your way to like take really good care of your stuff. And then especially if it's something important to you, it's hard, you know. And I've been trying to work on that now because I'm like, if I have kids in the future, I want to already be better at just like letting things go, you know. At the end of the day, it's just an item and it's okay. Like, even if it does mean a lot to you, it's just an item, you know. And so when things like get messed up or ruined or whatever, I try really hard to just like be okay with it. And I'm like, you know what, it is what it is. There's more important things in life. I feel like especially in today's world, I'm like, gosh, there's so much chaos going on right now that I'm like, there's more important stuff. But it is hard because we have, I think all of us have items that we just like care so much about, and we don't want to see them get ruined. We want to cherish them as long as we can. At one point I was an extreme minimalist. And the one thing I loved about being a minimalist is that I didn't feel super attached to anything. And so when I wasn't as like protective of my stuff. I want to get underneath here. There we go. But over the years, I've definitely accumulated a lot of stuff, especially as I get into more and more like hobbies. I've definitely accumulated quite a bit. And I don't know, sometimes I think about, this might sound weird, but sometimes I think about like if my home were to like catch fire and I lost like everything, I'm like, I mean, especially when like the fires were happening in California and people were like losing their homes. I'm like, it really got me thinking. I'm like, dang, like, how would I respond to that? I don't even know. It's so crazy. Oh, it's so pretty. It's green on the inside. I love it. I love it. I know somebody that collects like teacups and things that are really like fancy and nice like this, and I've never really like had an interest in it, but I'm not gonna lie, the stuff that she had was really cool. Ooh. Oh, Northy Poo, do you need something? Oh, she's coming and booting my leg. She needs something. This is very relaxing. Okay. Oh, we're only at 96? That's actually so terrible. Oh, I think there's a little bit of there. Yes. Maybe like the edge? I might have not actually gotten the edge that well. This one's a little harder. Oh, down there. I missed a lot actually. You know, I kind of like that it's kind of like you really do have to pay attention. Maybe it would be easier if I could zoom in, but for whatever reason, zooming is not working for me, but whatever. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Come on, I just have to make it to 99. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway, so I've been gone for a while. Oh, there's some right there. Come on. Okay, okay. Then I thought I saw some. Maybe not. Maybe not. So yeah, I've been gone for a while. That was not the plan at all. Have not given up on this channel. I honestly have so much fun filming these gameplays. Like, it's... Yes. I feel like it's like more fun than just playing games by myself. I like talking to you guys and feeling like I don't know. Hold on. Let's see how the mom's gonna react. Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break it. Adora, are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? Aw. Mom, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you and I even broke one of the teacups. It's okay, Adora. Everything's okay as long as you aren't hurt. That's a good parent right there. Porcelain teacup that is barely intact, one of Mom's most treasured possessions. That's sweet. After giving me a big hug, she started to carefully gather the shards of porcelain in silence. I still couldn't forget how she had looked at the broken teacup. The next day, I secretly retrieved the shards from the trash and clumsily glued everything back together. When I returned the fragile teacup to its place in the cupboard, hoping that Mom would feel better after seeing it. When Mom discovered the teacup later, she murmured, "This looks more like the right shape." I didn't understand why, but her smile looked bitter. Interesting. Dad was a bright and cheerful man. That's her dad? That looks like it should be her brother. And he never shied away from trying new things. He loved buying all sorts of digital tech, unlike Mom, who was more old school and preferred analog devices. However, Dad always carried around a traditional pocket watch. It was a gift from Mom. Its surface adorned with her namesake, a lily. I think that whenever Dad looked at the pocket watch, he felt that Mom was right by his side. Shortly after I had started high school, that pocket watch fell silent for good. Wow. Dad, how are you doing? Are you still cracking jokes over there? I don't think I'm doing that well. Wait, what happened? What happened to her dad? Oh, the music. Oh, everything just got a little sad. Honestly, as simple of a concept as this game is, because I feel like that's what took so long for me to actually play this game, was I don't know, I was just like, it's just a little too simple for me. I'm like, I feel like it's gonna be so boring for people to watch. But they actually did pretty good with the storytelling. Anyway, this is kind of perfect, you know, because she's talking about life and things that can happen. Honestly, I've been gone because of life. Life happens, you know, both good and bad. I said this in my last video, both good and bad, and sometimes you just got to start prioritizing other stuff, you know, that's going on. And that's pretty much what happened. It started with me traveling a lot for one of my jobs. And so I was trying to, like, the first week that I was out of town, I had prepped videos. I was super on top of it. But I had gotten sick the week that I was back home. And so I couldn't prep videos for the second week that I was gone. And from there, it just got me totally off track and behind on videos. And it felt impossible to catch up while I was traveling so much. Then when the traveling came to a pause, I had like a longer break. Press the button on the pocket watch while no tools are equipped. Oh my gosh, you can open it. That's so cool. Anyway, I started working full time for the job I have right now instead of just part-time. So it took up pretty much all of like the time that I would have used for gaming. It kind of made it really difficult for me to figure out how I was going to restructure my schedule to, you know, make time for this. Also, I keep forgetting about the hints. I could have been using that to help me. I'm glad that I'm working full time. Honestly, I'm just grateful to... I know so many people have been laid off lately, and so it's so scary. Use the cloth in the upper right corner to clean the pocket watch glass. Ooh. Oh, that's so satisfying. So satisfying. Holy crap. Okay, we still got... We need to use this still. But, you know, as much as I'm like, I love this channel and I hope it grows, I don't know. I'm like somebody that... Well, actually, I am a perfectionist, and so I've always been really hard on myself whenever like I've set out to do different projects and things like that. But I'm trying to not be. I'm trying to remind myself that like you just gotta live life first, you know. Sometimes like it, you know, just do you, do what you need to do. Like I have a vlog channel and I have not been posting for almost a year because it just hasn't felt right. I don't know. Like all of us, we go through different phases in life, and like some phases you just don't really want to share with other people. It's private, you know, and that's pretty much been like the past year for me. Is I've just been like dealing with stuff that I'm like, I don't really want to, I don't know. I just don't feel like being on camera right now and sharing what's going on. And I also, man, my creativity lately has been struggling a little bit. So there's also that too. And so I'm not going to like force anything, but everyone goes about it differently. That's the nice thing about this gaming channel though, is that I'm like, I don't really feel like I have to be super creative or anything. I'm just having a good time playing games. let's try to find. Oh, right here. We made it to 100. Oh, so proud of myself. Adora, how many times have I told you to not call the office directly? You're usually back by now and I couldn't get in touch with you. Oh, I'm sorry. I got caught up in work and completely lost track of time. I'll make sure to check my phone more often from now on, but please text instead of call. All right. Oh yeah, Mom, I was cleaning my room earlier and I found the cassette player Dad gave me. I'm sorry, Adora, but I still have a lot of work to do. Don't wait for me, and make sure you don't go to bed too late. Dang. This is kind of pulling at my heartstrings a little bit. Our broken pocket watch, its time remains eternally frozen, just like my family's. What? Wait, did the dad pass away? Oh, I think so. Dad's absence left an irreparable void in our family. I desperately needed Mom, but she drowned herself in work, as if she wanted to forget Dad and maybe me and everyone else. Days passed and we barely spoke to or even saw each other. I kept telling myself that I had to try to understand her, that she was raising me all by herself now, but my grief and sorrow became nearly unbearable and they kept me awake at night. Things would have been much easier if I had just blamed her. Yet, whenever I saw Mom so exhausted and fatigued, sadness came before anger. I hated her for leaving me alone, but at the same time, it pained me to see her eroding away. Back then, I had this naive hope that maybe I could be a source of comfort for Mom. I had no idea how completely that hope would be broken. Dang, that's a lot to take on as a kid. Oh, just when the story was starting to get interesting. We were starting to get invested. Oh. Honestly, though, that was like more of an emotional journey than what I thought it was going to be. But I like it. I honestly had a great time with this. It was just short and sweet. And I think I actually probably will play the full game. Games like this, I always want to play the demo first just because, again, sometimes games are a little bit too simple where I don't really think it's worth the money to buy the game. And so I like to just play the demo to see like how I feel. But this one I'll consider it because I'm actually really interested in what the story is. I do love when games can kind of, I don't know, like just hit all the emotions, you know, like just make us feel something. And it's usually kind of like sad stories, you know, but also there's like a little bit of hope in them or a little bit of love sprinkled in. And so it's just like, you know, real life stuff. It's funny that I decided to play this game when like I am talking about like why I was not gaming for a while, but it's true, like life just happens. And this music is making it sound very emotional, so let me just turn this down. No, but for real, like I want this to be a reminder for anybody that needs it, that if you are doing something, a project, if you're a creative person, if you have tried to like start creating content, or you've started a YouTube channel, or maybe you're just starting a new hobby, or you've started a new job, like whatever it is that you've been like trying to push yourself to do and put your time into, just remember that it's okay to like step back from it and take a moment away from it. Like however long that moment needs to be. Like I said, I haven't posted on my vlog channel for a while because it just hasn't felt right. And I don't know. You got to remember that first, you got to take care of yourself. Some people might tell you that that's selfish. It's not, because when you take care of yourself first, that means that you can therefore put good energy and put love out into the world. You know, you got to take care of yourself so that you can love yourself, so that you can therefore love other people, and you can put love and care and passion into whatever project you're working on, whatever hobbies, whatever new talents you're working on, whatever new job you have. Like, it's just so important to take care of you, you know? And I went through a phase, sorry, you can exit out if you don't want to stick around for this little chat, but I went through a phase where I felt really guilty and kind of like a failure for not for having taken a break from my vlog channel, because I was like, well, all of the hard work I put into it and the following that I gained, like all of them are just gonna leave now, and I'm never gonna like be able to grow again, and I should have just kept going. But I finally reached a point where I'm like, you know what, whoever wants to stick around will stick around, and they'll be understanding, and whoever doesn't, honestly, maybe they just realize that my channel is just not for them anymore. Because at the end of the day, I think we all can understand each other when it comes down to that. Sometimes you just got to take time for yourself. I think we can all agree that that's something that we all have to do from time to time. So don't be too hard on yourself. And I say this as a reminder to myself too, is to just not be so hard when I need to take a break. A break is good, because now I've been thinking about like the type of videos that I want to make, and I'm actually really excited. Whereas before it kind of felt like, I don't know, I kind of dreaded making videos and wasn't excited about it at all. So taking breaks can be really good. It can really be exactly what you need for so many reasons. So with that, thank you for being here today, and thank you for sticking around and supporting this channel. I really do appreciate it so much. And if you were following my vlog channel, or you were checking it out and you're like, what the heck, does she even use this channel anymore? Now you know. I'm hoping to start posting again soon. I'm just kind of working on me and working on certain things, and I hope to be posting in the next like month or so. So if you're interested in that channel as well, new videos will be coming soon. But with that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video.